We're live.
This is the final meeting of the Committee of Conference on the 2025 budget. And we have Grady Nixon, who's going to go through the final changes to the language. And then I think this will mean that we can sign, shake hands, and close it out and celebrate the.
You go to barbecue.
Yeah, go to barbecue. So Grady, why don't you take it from here? You want to start with?
So I'll start with the one pager, the amendment to section B 1102, the contingent appropriation section. And then for the GA sections, I'll defer to Katie Glenn Lynch Council. So the change here is in sub 10. It had said partner food shelves and meal sites. It is now changed to say partner food shelves and pantries.
Thank you. And I guess now we'll turn it over to you. Yeah.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
And so, if you can go through the changes from what we, you presented last night,
Sure.
where we are.
Katie Mcglenn, Office of Legislative Counsel. So our changes are in E321.1. The emergency shelter section. So your first sentence has date changes. The Department for Children and Families shall continue to develop emergency shelters for the provision of lodging between December 1st, 2024 and March 31st, 2025. The previous dates have been November 15th to April 15th. You also have new language at the end of that sentence or are otherwise in need of emergency shelter. So this shelter for people, households that don't qualify under the eligibility criteria in the previous section or otherwise are in need of emergency shelter. Next in subdivision A2, the words as available have been added. The department shall work with community providers as available to deliver daytime and overnight shelter services. In subdivision B1, in the first sentence, the word first has been added. So let's see, in fiscal year 25, 10 million allocated from the general fund, and section B1102 of this act to expand shelter bed and permanent supportive housing shall be used by the department to first develop emergency shelters. And then the second sentence has been added. Any allocated funds that are not needed for emergency shelters may be used to expand permanent shelter bed and permanent supportive housing capacity. And then last changes in subdivision B2. At the very end, there's a clause that says including, that's new language, B2. After shelter beds, including updates on work to provide overnight shelter and daytime solutions is new language. And then in advance of December 1, 24 to match up with the date in subsection A. And that is it for changes to that section.
And everybody sort of had a chance to take a look at this.
All right, and we'd already added the extra person on the.
Yes, we did that,
We did that
yeah.
yesterday, right?
Or, yeah, shelter operating. So that's it, in terms of finalizing language. Right. You're good. Everybody is, right, thank you. I thank everybody who's had to contribute to get us to where we are. So, at this point, I'm going to suggest that we sign and make hands and go to barbecue. Enjoy the great weather. So, do we have a signature sheet? Thank you. Goodness. Sorry.
The blue or black?
I don't know.
I'm doing blue.
I am sure. I guess it's.
I'll do whatever you again.
All right, Chair Lanford.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Big job.
And it's your vice chair. It's you.
No, going back down.
Where's the years on? All right, concerning last one. The good thing is salary.
Yeah.
It's true.
Thank you.
You're pretty.
I like the T-bill too.
You
Yeah.
got two.
What he learned in school.
Thank you. So.
You're welcome. Right.
That's the photo. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a pleasure.
See you in Seattle.
Yes.
All right, thanks. So we're going off live and